Welcome to a word of hope for Wednesday of the 9th week in Ordinary Time. My name is Father Brian Walker. The reason why we began this word of hope was to truly give people some hope during a tragic time in the history of our nation and really in the world. So much was going on with the pandemic. People didn't know what to expect. So many people were afraid. So many people were touched by this pandemic. I being one of them. I contracted the disease, and of course, I was very worried as to whether I would make it or not. I don't know, I just never thought about the fact that I could die at such a young age, or what I thought was a young age. And yet, we were all faced with the fact that our mortality was being tested. We thought that we would give people a word so that they could at least hear it, reflect on it, and have some hope. And so we continue to do that. It's been 3 years. Many people think that the pandemic is over, but there are still things going on. People still being admitted. People are still coming down with the disease. And we don't know what to do about it. But we know that we must continue to live our lives. In the reading today, we hear about how God is the God of the living, not of the dead. And each and every one of us who may have been touched by the pandemic, have lost someone from the pandemic, or even just been afraid of the pandemic, we found ourselves crying aloud to God to help us along the way. I know I did. And so as we continue to walk these days, as we continue to experience people still every now and then wearing masks, still every now and then going into the hospital, still every now and then still being afraid, we find ourselves still clinging to the God of hope, because God is the God of the living, not of the dead. He continues to be a God who gives us hope. He is a God who continues to walk with us on the journey each and every day. So as we continue, we always remember this, but we always look to the message of hope. We are not alone, and God continues to strengthen us each and every day. Amen.